Penn State geologist Terry Engelder believes he's found one. He's taking me deep into the woods near Ithaca, New York, to show me.
Shale right here. Let me pop my skis off and get a sample of this. This is a piece of the shale right in here. I've broken it.
Okay.
Put that up to your nose.
Hey, it smells pretty good. It smells kind of sweet.
That's the natural gas.
That's the gas. Terry's an expert on the gas found in a massive shale rock deposit called the Marcellus, which is buried thousands of feet directly below us. It extends south from New York through western Pennsylvania and beyond. For more than a century, people have known there was gas here, but they didn't know quite how much.
Boy, magnificent. Look at that. Whoa, that's beautiful.
In 2008, Terry stunned the energy world when he estimated the size of the reserve in the Marcellus. He's brought along his notebook with the original calculations.
The results suggested that there was 500 trillion cubic feet.
500 trillion?
If
Terry's right, and all this gas could be tapped, it could be enough to meet all of America's natural gas needs for more than 20 years.
This brought a lot of operators to the state of Pennsylvania.
So it became an old-fashioned gold rush.
A 21st century gold rush that really is big enough to affect America's energy portfolio.
We collected the GPS locations of all the shale gas rigs throughout the country, from the Barnett Shale in Texas, to the Fayetteville Shale in Arkansas, to the Woodford Shale, the Haynesville Shale, Eagle Ford, the Marcellus, and more. This rapid growth tells the story of just how widespread the gas rush has been. But to see how it's transformed the landscape, you've got to get closer, much closer. Here's a satellite photo of Boonville, a small farming community in western Arkansas, before the prospectors arrived. And this is how it looks today, a giant pincushion of drill sites. Major gas shale deposits can be found in 28 different states. If you add them all up, you get a gas reserve that's even bigger than the world's largest oil reserve in Saudi Arabia. So what's the catch? How to get it safely out of the ground. You've probably heard of the controversy around hydraulic fracturing, also called fracking. It uses millions of gallons of liquid pumped into the ground to fracture the rock and release the gas. Since the drilling began, it's been linked to everything from being able to light your kitchen tap on fire, to health effects in livestock and people, to environmental damage at the well sites.
The controversy largely comes because there have been some accidents spilled on the surface. For example, and the water does have additives in it.
Chemicals like benzene and diesel and hydrochloric acid.
That's right. And it also obtains some of the natural components of the rock. Some of these might be heavy metals, for example, that come back to the surface from the rock. So that obviously management of this water becomes really critical.
Questions have also been raised about how much gas can actually be retrieved from formations like the Marcellus. But that hasn't slowed down the industry's phenomenal growth. In the last 7 years, shale gas has gone from next to nothing to supplying 20% of our natural gas needs.
America was going to have to import more and more gas from overseas. Now, what the gas shale revolution has done is it's allowed America to think in terms of being energy independent, but that means going after this natural gas in somebody's backyard.